Constantinople probably also wants some food production going. Before I get too carried away with the non-food stuff, that is a lot of extra food. Crikey. Plus 20 because he started exploiting the rivers. And you know what? There is so much production in this place that I think getting food along the rivers makes sense. Actually, looking around, there's not that much production. There's some up here. Food production should be down here. Plus 1 instead of plus 20. Yeah, let's food the river. Let's get that done after the hamlet. And then we'll do the science. And there's going to be even more crazy science over here because there are so many strategic resources in the city. Constantinople is going to be our technological heartland. Then you need to do that. You need 110, which you can afford next turn. So just wait here. You guys hang out there.
If trouble comes, 5 market quarters should provide you with a number of pragmatic answers.
Yes, very pragmatic. Have I built the building for more experienced units? Yes, in Babylon I have. Except that's a good point. I need to get the next level, which I can't because that requires 2 horses, so I'm going to need to buy some horses. Who's my best trader?
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with each other.
I want horses. I'll even buy them both. Sweet. Oh, I didn't actually have any. Cool. Well, in that case, Babylon, build me the tawny fields. And then the armory. Actually, the order doesn't matter. Just build me those. Production, we are going to emphasize. Right, now you can build the outpost. Identical. This one leads to more river. And more river is better. Babylon's population's growing. Good, because we're about to use some of it. One more turn, and then you are added. So, yeah, one more turn.
So, what do you say?
I must ruminate.
We are allied. Otherwise, that wouldn't be available.
This proposition should be in all our best interests.
Oh, Quill's afraid. Well, you shouldn't have attacked me then. Oh my god. Marvaz is 1 fame point away from contemporary. In 1385. Wow, so many resources available in Constantinople. Such a desirable city. You could even say that it is a city of the world's desire. The world would desire this place. Being able to exploit this new area is amazing. So much open space. Yeah, the only problem is I'm already at my city limit. So while getting the extra expansions are nice, with the city limit, I really dislike the expansionist milestone. The other ones are fine. It's just that one, like there is a finite amount of territory that you can actually grab, which stops you going down that. Plus there's the city limits. Like, don't like it at all. Can you merge some cities? I mean, I could add Dabura to Sipar. What the hell has Marbazir done to let him rush rapidly up to contemporary? The same thing that put him 2 ages ahead. Like, he hit industrial when we were still medieval. How did you get Quill in the game? I got him as a drop and was able to use him in the last open dev. Okay, so what you need to do is load up the game, go to Extras, Community, and then when the Community tab is open, there should be a button saying Connect to G2G. Press that. And then log in. You can go over, but going over costs influence, and we are still in a rapid expansion phase. Influence is kind of valuable. Empire is the 3rd highest difficulty, right? It's interesting to compare. On my Humankind difficulty game, first player is 1 star and Industrial and turn 123. Yeah, turn 206. He's 1 star away from contemporary. Oh yeah, I have no problem with the city limit mechanics. I like the city limit. I like the way the cities in this work. The only thing I have a problem with is the expansion milestones. I don't like the expansion milestones. I never have. Probably never will. Oh, no. It wasn't. That was Siege Cannon's Osmosis. Flipping hell. That's because I'm getting Osmosis from Marbazir. Thankfully, his civics are pretty similar to mine. Oh, bloody hell, orange is ever so slightly influential. Quill's also not doing terribly for influence. He's entrenched, that's for sure. Alright, so Lazia's going to build you and you. And then Alazia is going to join Constantinople. 742. That is kind of pricey. 2 more turns, I can afford it. Yes, Annapurna has already got a population of 26. Our population's growing nicely. So you're estimating 15 turns before I can attack anything. Okay then. You are still explorifying down here. Three-masted ship has been researched. Unfortunately, I've lost the saying. Attitude of the Mexicans changed. Forgave a grievance, so my natural wonder.
If you
Marbazir likes us, he's pleasant. He's cool. He's cool. He's also very pleasant in real life. Marbazir is absolutely awesome. If you ever have the opportunity to speak to him at like PDXCon or something, do it. He's cool. The Empire is enthralled with the rational investigation of nature. Many cities are awash with scientists and their studios, as well as the great boons brought by their learnings. Their insights sometimes threaten the established truths of your faith. How should such divisions be interpreted? Scientific fact. So we gain +5 science on a holy site, or we gain +5 faith and +5 stability on a holy site. And this is something we cannot quite afford by 5 points, but I think I'd probably go literalism. Because +5 for science isn't that much. Right, what was I doing? I was going to be adding you to Constantinople. Boop. Okay, you are now doing a whole bunch of research quarters, which is going to be nuking your stability. You have a lot of space for food, although you're producing a surplus of food. You only need to do 100. That's a really big surplus of food. So you are going to need to do some stability stuff. Garrisons. 1. 2. It's going to need to be something like that. I should probably think a bit more carefully about where I actually put these. So, question. I can build one of these somewhere. And I'm kind of thinking here would be a good spot. So then what I can do is put garrisons in the field areas around you. Not exactly strategic, but good for the old production. And stability. Mexico wants a non-aggression pact. Mexico's getting access to a lot more resources now. I actually really like garrison strategic places. Makes it feel like an important decision, not just, I need stability. Well, the thing is, the AI has really calmed down with their fighting aggression. Probably because of how big my army is. And because also we're kind of surrounded by many different people, it's a little hard to know exactly where we need to defend. Halberdiers will be the upgrade of our... Praetorians. That is a big old hill. Confirmed. It's a hill. A merchant from afar. A rabble of traders ferrying strange wares are knocking on Yasodapura's gates, demanding an audience. They tell you they hail from a far land, having travelled many leagues along one of your fabled trade routes. So we can get rid of them in order to maintain our homeland. Or we can allow them in. No. Absolutely not. You're probably from Mexico.
A first ransack.
Ah.
See the sights, appreciate the local culture, and take anything that's not nailed down.
Thank you for the warning. Because it's going to take me a few turns to react to this. I get there in 4 turns, and the ransack is finished in 4 turns. Five turns for you, and you've come from there. Mbaza Congo must burn. Except it'll have disappeared by the time I get to it. Alright, scooting a boot time. Rome has finished all of its constructions. Its stability is still fine. Rome could really do with some food, though. And this actually looks like a really good place to get food going. So let's go ahead and do that. That's 3 farms. We're going to need a stability building somewhere. I'm kind of tempted to say it should go there. Hey, why can't I build that there? Oh, because it doesn't actually connect to a district yet. Duh. That may as well be food. Let's get you done first. Then you. We'll go from there. Yeah. Okay. And there we go. We are now starting to work on the Janissaries. Are there any other troop upgrades that we need to do? City Watch does provide more stability on garrisons. That is true. So once the Janissaries are done, let's get the City Watch there. In fact, City Watch we should build everywhere. So before I forget, massive expansion of the City Watch. Because this is actually going to give us a lot more stability. I'd totally forgotten that this was even a thing. When did you become available? I feel like it might have been a while. Couldn't do it because we had no horses. That's why. Playing another Humankind run yesterday, I found a bug feature or just exploit, where if an army is ransacking your outpost and you transform the outpost into a city, the enemy army will die immediately. Happened to me when I was ransacking an AI, lost a full stack. Oof.
I think we can undertake a common venture.
I would agree.
We would all benefit from growing closer.
Reverential. Aha, Quill. Aha. Hey, Janissaries in a completely pointless place. How about... you could probably do with putting a garrison over on that side. How about there? Not so relevant in the short term though, so in the meantime, train your troops and deploy there please. And I'm gonna need that Janissary to go ahead and get a move on. Let's put you here. Cusco is peaceful. Ghana is industrial as Persia. Huzzah! To better manage the evolution of complex empires, including wily lords with grand ambitions, a centralized system to collect and distribute taxes is necessary. And with this we get the halberdiers and the taxation office. And now we can get naval artillery, which will give us another city no, sorry, that's an army defender. Not a city slot. Supply lines gives a city slot, but I'm going to go siege cannons, supply lines, chartered companies. Patronage, movable typeface. That way around. And hopefully we can start really hammering out our science, although we did just get another science star. The Brazilians have entered the final era. Once any of the following has occurred, the empire with the most fame will be declared the victor. The game will end once the following conditions are reached. Reach turn 300. We are on 212. Earning every contemporary era star. Completing the technology tree, eliminating all the other empires. Vassalizing all of the surviving empires, sending a mission to Mars, or rendering the world unfit for human life. They are trying. England and Brazil are now producing pollution. Mostly Brazil. $6,300 fame. Like everyone else, I feel is kind of even. Except for Marvazir. What we need is the UN and then for everyone to declare war on Marvazir. It's kind of too bad that he's so far ahead. Because otherwise I feel like this would be a really interesting game. Where everyone's still kind of on edge. Can go in any direction. Oh, somebody else leveled up as well. Ah, yeah, Mexico hit contemporary as Brazil, and then Ghana became Persia.
Welcome.
So that would be you, Shen.
Let us speak honestly with each other.
And they are second, but they're only 200 fame ahead. And they are an entire era, well, 5 stars ahead of me. I reckon I can catch 200 fame in 5 stars. See, that's why that's more even. Hey, Janissary with experience. Sweet. Right, where are you going again? To that river. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, that's now all being explored. Those guys are hammering out territory over on that side. I feel like I really want to expand down this way, and in fact we can, and we 100% should. So the question now becomes, what do I take first? There's gold and pottery here, and a big old river. So if we assume that this is going to be 3 provinces, possibly 4, I feel like we should go for the one where there's the most competition, which is going to be you. Yeah, we'll put you there. Or even there. We'd get a lot of use out of the rivers. No, let's go there. That would only be 1 river, that would be 3. The reason I'm kind of umming and ahhing about this is because the admin center is one of the few things that can actually exploit a bunch of rivers. We can go here. Dimension stones. Plus 5 industry. You know what, we should do this. That would be 3 rivers. Yeah, we'll go there. Cool. How many turns? 7. Do we have something closer? No, because we're sending our troops up to go and fight these raiders. And they finish raiding next turn. When do you arrive? 3 turns. Oh, carry on. And do I want to upgrade these guys to arquebuses? That depends. What are you? Pikemen and crossbows. So, useful but not critical. It's really annoying that these don't upgrade to Janissaries. Like, I feel they should. There's no point just moping about it. Might as well just upgrade them. Alright. Let's go. You guys are going to have to hold out until my reinforcements arrive. Oh, which you do already. Oh, brilliant. Okay, never mind. Better. Where do I want the gunners? Well, I definitely want one of the gunners there, for sure. Here, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm fighting in the river. Well, I can make them fight in as much of the river as possible. They go first. I attacked. No. Alright, that one unit of Praetorians is going to have a really hard job of it. But they're also probably going to be the unit that does the most damage here. Just hold the high ground to the gunners in the rear seems like a really good position. The problem is the gunners need to be 2 tiers higher than the units in front to actually shoot them. No more? Whoa. Alright, you are backing off. Well done, you did your job. You can take a new position. Alright, gunner time. Yeah, see, these gunners can't hit a damn thing. Why? Because there's a forest in front of you. Oh, please make line of sight 1 tier, not 2. I'm on the fricking hill. Basically makes ranged units pointless. They moved in adjacent. Alright, the Praetorians are holding well. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Gunners. Crossbows cross. High ground into the river. Nice. That's what I was hoping they would do. And they did. And I also feel like if you're directly adjacent to a wall, you should have line of sight to everything in range. Nothing should block your line of sight if you're in the wall. If you're facing outwards. If you're facing inwards, then no. But outwards, absolutely. Ah, we can gun you down, which gets us some experience. Pew pew. And then you, because you've done such a great job, can kill them. Although, I think I may have just got you killed, because they still have an archer left, don't they? Yes. If I place you there, and you there, then they can't shoot past me, because apparently we're giants. And that's how this works. There's a forest as well. That does not look like a forest! At all! Forest counts as 1 tier above the apparent height of the land. That's what it seems to be so far. Every blocker is 2 tiers. Everything. Forests, units, walls, everything. Range becomes so weak later on when they have to use line of sight. I agree. They really need to rework the line of sight rules. Like in the previous open dev, or yeah, in the beta, it was a lot better. Since then, they've tweaked it and it doesn't work.